In the last video, I showed you how to replace the mirror caps, the factory chrome ones, with these body-colored black ones. They look great. And now, in this video, you're gonna go from this to this with all black door handles. Takes you about 2 minutes per door, and it's super easy to do yourself. Let me show you how. So I ran into a little problem, and I bet a lot of you might too. Let me show you how to fix it. I put it on, and no matter what I did, the screw wouldn't start threading. Welcome back to the channel. In this video, we're going to be working on our 2018 Sequoia Platinum. We're going to be replacing these factory chrome door handles that came on this Platinum with some body-colored black ones. I'm going to show you the simple process to remove the old door handle and then how to install the new black ones. You're going to need some basic tools. I've got 2 plastic pry tools, and then I've got a Torx screwdriver. Let's get started with the rear passenger side door. You'll see this round plastic plug. You can use the pry tool if you want, stick your nails under there. Let's see. It would be easier with 2 hands. What you want to do is grab the edge, there it is, and pry it off. Looks just like that. And take a look inside, and right there, you're going to see that Torx screw. And this Torx screw are the primary things that hold this piece on. So the door handle's 2 sections. It's that long piece right there, and then this little piece right here. So once you get this piece off, this one's very simple. There's no screws or anything that hold that on. Now don't worry about that falling down. There's some, you see the little tabs around it? Those hold it in place, and they won't allow the Torx screw to fall out. If that's loose, the next step is to just pull this guy out. Now, sometimes you'll find that they're loose, like this one, and they're easy to take off. Sometimes they are just kind of stuck on the little rubber gasket, and they require some prying. Take the sharp end of my pry tool, just run it around the edge. You don't want to slide this because you'll scratch the paint, but you can shove it under there and kind of wiggle to help you get this guy off. There. I'm gonna need to use both of my hands. What I'm gonna do is put one pry tool up here, one pry tool down there, and just use those as a little bit of leverage and just gently pull this off. There we go. That is all that is. And don't get scared when you look in here and there's no screw. That screw stays in there. Stays on that little assembly right there, and it's still in there, right? My ADHD tells me, oh my God, this is dirty, start cleaning. But before I do that, I'm gonna take this handle off. Now you're gonna look at this and say, oh, how does this come off? It doesn't look like it moves, right? It's pretty simple. So you grab this entire assembly and you pull it towards the opening. So let's see if I can do this with one hand. There we go. Pull it towards me. Now this comes out, and this side, kind of wiggle it out. Gosh, there's so much Amarillo red dust everywhere on this truck. In my case, there's dirty stuff. So I'm gonna take this little gasket, run under the sink, get it all cleaned up. The other one fell down. That's right there. And I'm gonna clean up the paint underneath. Then we'll come back and put the new handles on. Here's what we're gonna replace them with. They got the little protective film on there. We got 4 brand new door handles and the little end caps that go right next to them. One of them you see has a hole in it for the key for the driver's door, and the rest of them are solid. Comparing it against these other ones, make sure I got the right one, right? Flip it upside down, check that those look the same, check that those look the same, and we're all good. It's crazy how light these things are. I got the factory one off, and my first thought is, wow, this thing's just junky plastic. I guess these are the same too. So I'm gonna grab one of these, and let's go put them on. My helper's getting the junk off of there. Here, you want a dry towel?
Sure.
All right, first thing we're gonna do is put that little rubber gasket, plastic gasket back here. Yeah, just like that. Does it clip in? Just like that? Mm-hmm. All right, now we're gonna take the film off of there. Wiggle that guy in there. Good job, man. Yep. put it all in here. Is it flat right there?
Yep.
All right, so now you're gonna hold this door so it doesn't move around and just grab the entire door handle and push it as hard as you can that way.
What the freak?
Come on, you can do it. All right, we switched spots. You ready? So I'm gonna grab it in there, kind of wiggle it around, make sure it's in place. Ooh, that didn't work. Let's see, maybe it's not in place. Okay, let's try this again. Something seems off. All right, let's try this one more time. So we got it in there. That's it. Make sure it does that. It's all in place. All right, now we're gonna take it back off because we forgot to put this in. All right, let's try this one more time. We got that in, that one's in. There we go. Oops. There. Is that in? Mm-hmm. All right, perfect. Now we're gonna take the little nub, the new one. Eesh, my hands are greasy. We're gonna put it in there. That's it. There's no popping it into place or anything. Gosh, it's so greasy. What is all of that?
Your fingers.
All right, hold that there. Take your torque screwdriver. Find that screw on the back. Right there. Screw that in. Totally not work.
I don't know at this point.
What the hell? So I ran into a little problem, and I bet a lot of you might too. Let me show you how to fix it. So I put the front door handle on, right, the front piece of it, put it forward, and this last one, I put it on, and no matter what I did, the screw wouldn't start threading. I couldn't get that screw to line up with this little back piece, so I took it apart, and then I took one of the other door handles apart, and I was trying to see what's different. And what was happening, I guess when I put that front handle piece up there, it must have caught like this tab or something like that, one of these two tabs. And this entire assembly, this plastic piece, the square that sits behind here, that whole thing moved towards the front of the car by a few millimeters. And the reason I was able to tell is this little tab right here, you see it? That little tab just like there, should be right over the sheet metal. It's like a little clip. And then this tab right here as well, that one should be right up against the sheet metal. And on this door, the whole thing was moved that way. And this inside piece was kind of wobbling around. It was loose. Right now it's tight. You can see it doesn't move at all. So what I ended up doing, front door handle off, back little piece off. I put a flathead right here, right up against this little piece right here. And I put some leverage on it, shoved the entire little assembly towards the back of the car until it was back where it's supposed to be. And then the last thing I had to do, this little clip was sitting behind the sheet metal. So I reached in with my finger just like this and right there, and I pulled as hard as I could towards myself, and then that clip snapped right back into the spot it was in. Now everything should line back up. So if you run into this problem, check that first. Now we're on the driver's door. I've got the screw loosened just like before. We're going to use our little pry tool to pry this little guy up, and let's see what it looks like behind it. All right, I got it snapped off. All right, the back is a little bit different than the other ones. Obviously, there's a hole through it as well. Let's see how this comes out. Oh, this comes straight out. That's easy. Oof, gotta get that cleaned up. All right, so that wasn't very difficult. Now, just for a visual check, let's confirm where it goes so that we can put it back exactly the same. That flat spot goes on top, that on the bottom, this on this side. I'm going to gently put it away, and I don't know if this barrel will turn if it gets tapped anywhere, but I'm going to put it away just like this and hope that it doesn't move. Just like the other ones, pull back on the handle. All right. Wiggle that out, and I'm gonna take these two gaskets over to the sink, clean them up before we put them back on. Got all those surfaces clean, got the gaskets clean. I wiped down this barrel assembly too, and I can tell you this does not turn, so don't be worried about that. So first, I'm gonna put the gaskets on, get the front handle on, then we'll do the rest. Let's get these gaskets on. I'm gonna slip the front back in. All right, clip the back in right there. Got that in there. Let's get this back on. This assembly back in there. Let's see, there it is. Got the front piece on, and that screw is all tight. Last thing we're gonna do is put the little cover over the hole. There we go, that one's all done. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Black door handles, black mirror, or chrome on both. Also, do you guys think I should black out that door molding or leave it chrome? I mean, I do have all this chrome grill stuff up here and around the fog lights and everything. Maybe it'll be good to leave that chrome too, or should I black that out? What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments below. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed this, found it helpful. If you want to support the channel, hit the like button and the subscribe button. Good night for now. In the meantime, love y'all. See you next time.